Now we want to explore one-to-one relation using Fluent API. We have the book class and we have book detail. Inside book details, the mapping between them is one-to-one. One book can have one book detail and one book detail can be only linked to one book. And if we want to keep book as the parent class there, we need to add the foreign key inside the book detail ID and we will have a book navigation object. So let me see how to do that in the code. If we go back, let me open the Fluent book here and we will have book detail. Let me uncomment the navigation properties that we have here and the navigation property from both the places. Here I only want to uncomment book detail right now and not anything else. Perfect. The only thing that we were doing using data annotations, we were telling book ID was a foreign key for the navigation property book. Now we have to do the same using Fluent API. Let me open application DB context and scroll down. First, we need to know where is the navigation property that we want that is inside book detail. So we will be working with model builder dot entity and entity will be book detail. It would be Fluent underscore book detail. Now this book detail has one-to-one mapping with book. So for that we have has one and has many. This book detail has one relation with the book. So we'll say B goes to B dot book here. And then what is the relation of book to book detail? That is also one-to-one. So here we have with. So first we have has and then we have with. Since we are using both has one and with one, it defines one-to-one relation. So here we'll say B goes to B dot, we have the book detail. After that we have to define what will be the foreign key. So we have dot has foreign key. Now with the has foreign key, we have to define which class has the foreign key. We have that inside book detail. So Fluent underscore book detail has that. Let me break it out in separate line here. And what is the property name? We go back here. The property name is book underscore ID. Let me paste that. I do not like magic strings. So in that case, you can directly use the link here to point out that it will be book ID. So you can see this is way more descriptive. Here we are defining that book detail can have only one book and that book can have only one book detail. And the foreign key for that is book ID inside the Fluent underscore book detail. Let me save that and let me add a migration. Call that add Fluent underscore one-to-one relation book and book detail. Let's add that and see what we have in migration. So here it is adding a column of book underscore ID that is good, creating an index, and it adds the foreign key with referential action of cascade. Perfect. That looks great. If we right click here and if we examine the diagram, great. We have one-to-one mapping with the Fluent book detail and the Fluent book. So that is coming along great. Let me close it here and update the database. Perfect. So with that, we have seen one-to-one relation with Fluent API. And right here, I have summarized what we learned with one-to-one relation. That being said, let me continue from the next video.